So I got to give you my LA. So, oh, by the way, if you're from LA, go to the library. Which library?
Central Library, downtown Los Angeles.
So go to Central Library in downtown LA because they're very cool, because there they are. And they go around the country to find interesting things for you guys. So the programming there kicks. It is the best in the world because they're creatives.
You heard it here.
Yeah, you heard it here first. When a New Yorker says that, you know it's got to be good. So now I've got to give you some very serious Hollywood direction. Are you ready for your very serious Hollywood direction for you Hollywood stars?
Indeed.
I have to teach you how to use scissors because people see a package and see scissors and they do this. And I go, what are you doing? And they go, cutting a package. I go, no, you don't do it like that. You want to cut it like, a box cutter. You guys know as library people that I need to catalog these. So don't cut the label because I need the label for labor. And of course, don't cut the package in half because that would be terrible. And speaking of label, don't read the label and go, this came from Bob Smith of 1313 Mockingbird Lane, because he may not want his whole world all over the world. And 1313 Mockingbird Lane is the address of?
Mockingbird?
No, close. No, the Munsters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I thought it was the Adams family, but I looked it up. It's not. It's the Munsters. The Adams family was 13 Cemetery Lane. So don't get that confused. Otherwise, they send me nasty emails that their mail is getting mixed up.
Got it.
And the next thing I have to add is when I say, hi, I'm here with, you could just say your first name.
Julia.
Julia.
Todd.
And Todd. You don't have to give me your bank account numbers and your social security numbers. But if you do decide to tell me that information, please tell me first before the rest of the world, because it's only fair that I clean it up before the rest of them. I mean, come on. The next thing I have to add is for the Hollywood LA people. Do you guys need hair and makeup or the craft food truck? Because it shows up at 4 o'clock tomorrow and you'd have to wait on that sofa until 4 tomorrow.
I'll forego that
So
this time.
yeah, you're okay with your hair and your makeup, because these Hollywood people, you never know with these LA people. And these SAG rules, you got to watch out. So the next thing I have to add is, oh, that's everything. You're all set? Yes. Okay. So I do this like a 42nd Street shell game, which I'm born and raised in New York. And I remember a guy showed up with 3 shells. He would put a quarter under one of the shells, mix them up. And if you guessed which one had a quarter, you would win something. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells. There isn't a quarter under any of my packages and you win nothing. So ethically, it's exactly like a New York shell game. But there is one similarity. I am going to mix up the packages. So here is me mixing up the packages. Are you guys confused?
Yes, very.
Good, because otherwise I'd have to do this all day long and you'd miss your flight to LA. Okay, so pick a package, each one of you, to open. Excellent. And here are your scupples.
Thank you.
Very good.
Just make sure not to cut each other.
Are you ready?
Yep, on your smart, good, set, go.
I feel like I'm damaging it. I've been doing it this way. Now we're talking.
Yeah, that's doing it. That's a tough one. That tape they use is really strong. But you can rip it like that in the top and maybe pull it out. You notice I've done it before.
Clearly.
There's a it obviously looks like a 45, but I can't remember which 45 I can. Oh, it's one of my birthday ones. So we have the world's largest collection of birthday 45s. So we do a birthday show. So if it's your birthday, and then some of them I don't have, the name of, I have name ones, but this one is for Pisces. So if you're a Pisces, we have the record for you. Are you guys Pisces? Are you Pisces?
No.
What's your sign?
Aries.
Aries. Ah, okay. Well, does it have only Pisces? Sometimes the back is another one. It's just Pisces. But this is a guy called Maurice Woodruff, who's very famous for doing fortune telling.
Oh, cool.
So I've got a ton of his records. And I've got his books also. So he was very famous in the mid 1900s to, a little later. But that's a really cool one. I didn't have Pisces yet, so now I have Pisces. So if you know Pisces, you're done. When's your birthday?
April 14th.
April 14th? Oh, okay. But we definitely have, and I have Julia. I have the name Julia. So I have people singing. We have 400 records.
Oh.
And I play them on a Fisher Price record player.
Nice.
So you'll have to tell me when it's your birthday.
All right, I'm getting into this one finally. So it's further secured. All right.
Yeah, they really, I tell them to pack it well, and they do.
There we go.
Oh, this is great.
Wonderbread helps vitality. Hollywood knows. Vitality, not a pretty face, is the real secret of popularity. Yeah, there's a cartoon. It's just, I think is this the thing?
Yeah, it's an advertisement for
Wonderbread ad?
Wonderbread. So ironically, they're from LA and this is from Hollywood, and you
Okay.
picked up a Hollywood piece.
Uh-huh.
So during the war rations era, I found out that people were fortifying breads because the food and the main nutrients were going to our soldiers, but the population has to not die from malnutrition.
Mhm.
So they were starting to put all these things in our food, cereals and breads. So Wonderbread, which nowadays you consider it like, oh my God, Wonderbread. But apparently it was a big thing, and they made it into this like Hollywood knows vitality is not pretty. Vitality not a pretty face is the real secret of that Wonderbread is the real secret of vitality.
Mhm.
So there it is, the Wonderbread and the little cartoon, and it's part of our advertising show and our health show also, and the war rations program because it's tied into all those stories.
Yeah.
So like I
Fascinating.
said, the package picked the person.
There you go.
At least part of the time.
Yep.
So
Very cool.
and
Thank
that's
you
my
so
show.
much.
Fun tradition. I like that. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's say bye to the world.
Bye.
Bye world.